Hello, and welcome to Ago Ago Game. I'm your host, Old Man Kobayashi, and today we are playing once again City Skylines 2, and we are working on the city of Minato Mirai, the port city of the future. So unfortunately, we are starting here again in this little section of Blackbird with the zoning that doesn't zone properly. I've done this before in this particular section that I thought I had fixed, but apparently not. And it does get quite frustrating that one of the very, very core mechanics of this game, zoning, doesn't work properly. So I know there's been a lot of talk in the community about the different aspects of the game, and how disappointed some people are in the game. I do have a lot of fun, and I also do get very, 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 very frustrated sometimes with some aspects of the execution and the bugs, etc. Anyway, let's fix this up and do some more fun things rather than complaining about stupid stuff that should work properly. All right, now that we've fixed that, let's try fixing something else. What I'm going to do here is go into the taxes and change them a little bit. So in the game, the people with the most education are the people who are the richest. And, you know, in the game, you can only change taxes by level of education. So I am going to lower the taxes for the poorest or the least educated of my citizens and raise it for the richest or most educated citizens. More for role-playing purposes than anything else. Also, you know, trying to encourage the people who are less fortunate to move in. Again, more for role-playing purposes than anything else. And, you know, I don't really need the money, but yeah, why not? That's the way I want to play the game. All right. So here's another frustrating thing, but it's more of an embarrassing, frustrating thing. I don't think this is a bug. I think this is just me, well, not knowing how to use the tools provided to me to actually do stuff that I want to do. So this is actually kind of painful for me to watch. Again, I've watched it a couple of times and it's just like, oh my goodness. I mean, hopefully in the future there'll be tools to make this easier, but also I wish I was better at this game sometimes. Now we get into the really fun part of this build today. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. It's been like part of the master plan of Minato Mirai. And this is the Tide Pool Park. So let's build the Tide Pool Park and we'll see how nice it looks when we're done. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. I think it turned out very well. As much as I like, twiddling around the edges, tweaking this, tweaking that, I also really like taking on a big project and having that big project go well. And I think this one did. So I'm super happy. I think it's a nice, piece for the city, a nice centerpiece for the city here to look at. The only thing I wish, of course, is we had like some sort of park life DLC to turn this into an actual park. But I did include a couple of real parks on the edge, and hopefully, people will actually walk on the paths and things like that. And again, I'm really happy with this. So I hope you are too. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tide pool episode. And if you did, please drop a like, maybe comment about one of the features you like. Anyway, I have been your host, Old Man Kobayashi. And this has been Ago Ago Game.